everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Toto if you didn't know, and today I'm doing a stationery haul / tips for A-levels or GCSEs. So I'm going to start with the things that I bought and why I bought them, and that way telling you how I will study for my A-levels or am currently studying for my A-levels. I won't be really talking about what I exactly study just because I live in Germany and it could be a bit different from what you might learn if you watch this video, obviously in English, and then you maybe live in the US or in England, and yeah, we don't learn the same thing. So this is just about material, about tips how to study, and yeah, so if you want to see that, continue watching this video. The first thing, which I'm very bad at, is timing, and therefore you need a planner. This is my normal planner that I use every day. To be quite honest, I don't, like, my friend had a list of when she would study what, but as we have our Easter holidays right before our A-levels exam, it's obvious that you're not going to stick to the plan and kind of use your holidays as what they are meant for and not studying. So the only thing I honestly use this for is to keep track when I have which exam, to know how much time is left for what. For example, I got my last school week in it, and then we got my German exam and my English exam, just so I can keep track when everything is and until when I need to be finished with studying. And that's the first tip, just to keep track of time, not necessarily make a list and do a plan, because we're not going to stick to that. At least I won't, and I know that, so I don't even try. Then I'm a person that needs to write down everything when I study. Not everything, but just like the things I think I need to remember. So what I got, or which I find very useful, is this little package of little markers. Just because mine were empty, and this has various different colours, which is good if you've got different various topics or different subjects you're studying for, and that way you can kind of highlight it in a different colour or kind of separate them in a way, and you got your order. And that's what I do, but I will show you that in a minute. I think I'm a visual learner. There are tests where you can like check what you are, and I think I'm a visual just because I like to make like tables or mind maps, or I don't know, I like to draw things and make it more visual for me, so that's why I need colourful pens. These are just two, but I got like a loads in here, so anyway, they're from Action as well if you want to know. So then I've got some exercise books. This is lined, and these two are graphic. Oh, I just had the word. I forgot it. I will put it here. I prefer these just because I just prefer writing on them. I choose three because I've got three subjects that I have where I've got a writing exam and I've got one oral exam. So for the writing one, I decided I would write for every subject all the most important stuff in an exercise book, but I now did it a bit differently, but this was a good thought, so I thought I would share that with you. Take it with you anywhere you want, even if you're going on holiday shortly before. This is an easy thing to take and to read everything through. It just takes a while to write everything down, but I thought this was a good tip, and especially if you get different ones, so you obviously or see very fast which one is for which topic or subject. Then if you don't choose to do that with an exercise book but with a college book, as I did here, I got this for physics. Just especially I thought, I know in physics it will be a lot that I need to write down, so I thought why not get a whole college book and then fill that just completely with one subject, so you can easily choose college blocks over an exercise book anytime. And here I just wrote everything down that I need to know, for example. And this is basically just the thing that I will do for every subject. I really advise you to start this very early when you know your topics, because I started this, or the physics one I actually started very early, but the other ones kind of took a lot of time. So that way, when you start earlier, you can write little questions and then maybe raise your hands in class or ask your teacher after class, just to get those questions easily answered and not get confused or panicked while studying when you don't understand anything. English, which is my major, or in Germany we call it Leistungskurs. So in that subject you have more topics, that way more sheets, more things you wrote down in class, and everything is just a lot more and bigger. So for those topics that require a little bit more space than maybe a college blog, especially if you got those extra sheets and you don't know where to put them, I bought a big file. It's not really a file, I don't really know what you call this in England. Anyway, you see what I mean. At first I just wanted this to have just my sheets in, but then I bought the exercise book to write everything down, but then I thought, where's the point? I can easily write this down and then put it in here as well. So that's what I did. And then I bought to that these things. Divider's carton, it says here. It's kind of a register, which you just... Do I have one open here? No, I don't. Anyway, these got little, like, different colours, and then you can write down the topics here on the side. And then you put it in your file, and you've got everything in order. So that's what I did. I got all my old files and put all the sheets in here, and then I've got here the different topics. So here, for example, American Dream, A Raisin in the Sun, which was a novelty, writing class, globalization, and so on and so on. And our teacher was really nice that we had a presentation for every topic, which had with and handout. So when I wrote things down, I most of the time just looked at the handout, and then it didn't really take so long. So I'm just going to show you, for example, just because that's the most I've written down. For the American Dream, then, the first page is always the summary. And that's, for example, what I meant by visuals. Melting pot and salad bowl, American Dream. Ha! So I kind of like to keep it colourful. And that way I have every topic organised. I can just have a look which topic I want to learn, skip to that page, and then I've got all like my most important facts in 2 sheets of papers that I will learn and study. Which may be a little tip. I don't know if you got this in England necessarily, but if you need to write an analysis or like different texts as I need to do, we had sheets which like say or explain how to write a summary, how to write a speech, how to write this and that, and I just kept them at the back just so I could like have that basic information. So I've got the sheets that I need to learn topic wise, and then I've got that when I need to learn the structure of something. Do you know what I mean? So if these tips helped you, or if you think they will help you, then please give this video a thumbs up, or tell me in the comments down below. Subscribe to my channel if you are new to my channel or you don't know me and you really want to see more of these videos, because this is actually my first kind of study and school related video. So if you really like this, then please tell me in the comments down below, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!
This you crazy mother...